here on a Saturday. Our practical is on Tuesday, so everyone's trying to cram. So that's what we're doing. Hey, going to go over some of the cadavers and just make sure I know stuff for the practical. So here we go. So it's 5 o'clock now. I was in lab for 2 hours. Didn't feel like that long, but it was. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm very tired. I'm overly saturated with anatomy right now, and they say to just study anatomy in like 3-hour increments. But I've been studying anatomy since like 8 o'clock this morning-ish, 9 o'clock-ish. Sorry, I look like a hot mess. It's pretty hot outside. I was in the cadaver lab for 2.5 hours or so. Lucky for me, I have my anatomy practical Tuesday, but I also have a patient encounter on Tuesday. If you notice, soap note is we're doing the subjective part. So we'll be doing that, showing that we know how to do that. But then we're also showing that we know how to use our medical equipment. Hey! So we just went over the CM&R stuff. Super cool, but I need to prepare more. I've been focusing on anatomy, which, yeah, it's going to reflect in how I perform. Calling it a night here because it's already like, what time is it? 8? 7 something?
Past our bedtime.
Past bedtime. I gotta
me and
go
Chris
to the
clock
gym.
out at 7 every day. Yeah.
You guys are crazy. It's 9:19. I'm actually gonna go to the gym right now. I went to the gym last night too. I just need to lift some weights. We don't have class today since it's a holiday. However, the lab is open, so I will be going in there today just to do some last minute review. I've spent a fair amount of time studying and I'm not worried about not passing. If I can try and get close to 100% on the practical, I'd be really happy with myself. You guys know how I don't ever go to lecture? My friend just sent me this. I'm just getting to campus to go into the anatomy lab for like 2 hours and just go through all the structures one more time, and then I brought headphones just because I don't want to be distracted. It's probably chaos in there. Spent 2 hours in there, like I said, very, very productive. I'm like so happy that I did that. This is what I'm doing for meal prep this week. It's very basic. So I have turkey, rice for the carbs, and greens, and it's really just basic to give me the energy to keep studying. Y and I are like mediocre cooks. So we are phoning a friend, aka his dad.
I'm about to cook a filet, but I really don't know how to cook a filet. Do you grill it, or do you like grill it outside with one of those things? Thank you. Bye.
Yay!
Alright, 2 minutes.
Okay.
6:18. These are kind of thick.
Think we did it, you guys. Later now, it is 8 o'clock. Boom. Someone in our class released their deck for the practical to study, so I've been doing that and I'm finally done. And then while I study, I usually use white noise in the background just because it helps with focusing. I think I'm gonna go to the gym because I deserve a break. Who do I think I am right now? Actually, wait, I don't know who you guys think I am. You guys keep asking me to drop a skincare routine, so here it goes. Dropped. It has been dropped. I am not a beauty guru by all means. Please, you guys can roast me in the comments for anything I say. In the evening, I wash my face, right, with actual stuff. the spin brush thing. It's from Amazon. I don't know. I use this micellar water. Can't believe I'm doing this. Wipe off any like excess grime on my face from the nice Southern California air quality. And I use that spin brush with this. For my moisturizer, you guys are gonna freak the heck out, but I use castor oil. Maybe that's my secret weapon. In the morning, I don't wash my face with a cleanser. I just use water because I don't want to just like strip my oils off my face. Kiehl's sunscreen moisturizer, and that's my skincare routine. It's really simple, you guys. So I'm about to have the anatomy practical and I'm feeling fine. I think it's gonna go fine. I'm confident. I studied really well for it, so I'm more excited than anything. But yeah, wish me luck. You guys, I'm all done with that practical. It went well. It was actually like really easy. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great.
Yeah.
They're about to take their practical. You got it.
I got enough.
That was easy. 25 questions and 1 minute per station. I haven't been in focus this whole time. It's been great. So Jordan was my partner for the competency to see if we know how to use our medical equipment. And the tuning fork one was the one I was just praying not to get because I didn't even want to learn it because it's just like my brain cells, I have no more at this point. But of course, I get the tuning fork one because my luck, right? Like the why wouldn't I get the tuning fork one? But I did okay. I did fine. I didn't get docked points for that. I got docked points for something stupid. So we have our patient encounter now, and I'm ready for this day to be freaking over. Through today. I'm so happy. So we had a practical, I had a competency thing to see if I could use the medical equipment, and I just had my like first official patient encounter. I had one the other week, but it was nothing like this. What really matters to me, like with a patient, that they feel like I'm like a human, you know, with them. And she's like, yeah, it's just a physical, but and like the fact that you're able to like show empathy and like listen and be really like sweet for a physical, like imagine taking care of this really sick patient. She's like, you did an amazing job. And like it just feels so good because, you know, like the few times I've been to a doctor, you know, I didn't feel like that. So I think it's literally like a goal of mine to, you know, be the human for that person. I don't know, I'm just so happy with myself.
You look so happy.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. It is like just so special. Like this is just such a cool experience. Now I need to go continue studying because we have an exam on Tuesday, and I need to catch up from last week because I put all that stuff aside to prepare for anatomy. So cloud 9 times over, it's time to go get back to work. Okay, at least I'm happy. I'm gonna retract my statement now, saying that I was over anatomy. I would much rather go back to anatomy. Oh my god, these PowerPoint slides have so much stuff on them. I literally just can't. Oh, it's not memorization, it's like real learning. This week is gonna suck. Good afternoon, everyone. It's like 1 o'clock. I've been studying since 8 a.m. I'm not in my room. I'm out in our little like loft area. Just wanted like a little change of scenery just for today. It's nice and open out here. I'm not confined to my room. That's what's going on, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. So I changed the way I'm setting up my desk because I'm really feeling it in this shoulder. So now I have it like straightforward versus how it was right there before. Yeah, just trying to preview for tomorrow. I honestly don't understand this stuff for some reason. Hey, so it is almost 10 o'clock. My phone's telling me it's time to go to bed. Not for another 2 hours. I don't know if I'm procrastinating or I just am trying to get organized for our exam on Monday. And this is our second like written, like sit down exam in the lecture hall. It's like kind of like a past tracker where I'm keeping track of, you know, how many times I've gone through the lecture. This is what it looks like. So these are all of our lectures for that exam, and that's not including the ones from our first exam. So the ones I've like kind of color coded, some of these are like anatomy, OMM, CMNR, and so the date, these are all the dates that the lectures happened on, how many times I've gone through them so far, like some of these haven't even happened yet, the level of difficulties, the resources that I could possibly use. If I haven't watched the lecture yet, the ones in red, I need to like actually watch the lectures, when I'm going to review it, so some of it started today, tomorrow, and it goes all the way through Sunday. I think it's going to be really helpful. I'll let you guys know how it ends up going. I'm feeling good. I at least made this really pretty. So I need to get back to studying because I'm just stalling at this point. I'm going to make some tea, like lavender tea, and keep going. I have energy, so I feel good, and I don't mind that I'm still up. I'm at the gym and they just posted the anatomy scores. I hope you can hear me. So I'm checking it right now. I'm freaking out. So on the previous clip, I was at the gym and I was, you know, studying on the treadmill. I got an email saying that like your scores are up for the practical. So I like literally just busted off the treadmill and then I was like squatting at the gym in the corner with my iPad trying to like look up my score really quick, but I did really well. I'm so happy with myself. That hard work pays off and it just feels good to see that. It's a good motivation to keep going today because I have 12 lectures that I need to get to. And I think 4 of them are brand new that happened today. I'm finally in class for once. Normally not. Nice to see you, Doug. He's the one who sent me that like video meme of like when your friend shows up to lecture. That's it. Just hanging out. Okay, bye. So you guys, I've been sitting here for over an hour trying to get through a 2-hour lecture on double the speed, and I've only gotten 30 minutes into the lecture. I can't even calculate it right now, but as you can see, my productivity level is really low and I'm not being very efficient with my time. Just wanted to let you guys know that it's not always like super, I'm not always super focused, and it's already almost 9 o'clock and I have still like 8 lectures to go that I wanted to get through today to like stay up to stay. I have no brain cells. Whatever. Okay, hey, good morning you guys. So it is Friday, so I woke up like not too long ago. I was thinking that at the end of each vlog I would do like a question and answer. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If you're opposed to that, let me know. If you guys like me doing this, next week's vlog or the next vlog I put up, I will just take questions from the most recent video. Sarah Ann asked, do you study with groups or do you always come home and do your work? As of right now, I study by myself. I get more done like that. I noticed that in groups, well, when I try to study with other people, I'm way less productive. Fabiola Rodriguez asked, how do you manage stress and or being angry at yourself when you can't remember anything you studied or nothing seems to be going right? I think that I'm very emotionally intelligent, so when I know that I'm stressed, I recognize that and I like to, you know, listen to my body and whatever it needs, whether that's like going to do some yoga or going to exercise or just taking a break and a breather and taking that moment for myself. Chelsea Johnson asked, are your lectures optional? Yes, well, there are some lectures that you have to go and be there for, and they will tell you in the schedule that they're mandatory, but all the other lectures are you're required to know that material, but you're not required to be there. What tips do you have for students still in undergrad with aspirations of becoming a doctor? Obviously need to be working hard, but don't just try to fulfill all of the like cookie cutter requirements as a pre-med just to make that nice golden standard medical school application. You have to remember that you're more than your academics. You know, hobbies or things that interest you that are outside of academics are really important because they shape who you are, they say a lot about who you are, and you know, it makes you human and it gives you those experiences that you'll carry on when you're a physician. Carla RDZ asked, do you have a part-time job? So I don't work while I'm in school. Now I am kind of working because YouTube is now becoming a job for me, which I never thought I would say. It's a hobby and I'm not very driven by the job aspect. I'm driven more by you guys liking my content and wanting me to put out more material, and the fact that I'm helping you guys in any way is such a huge motivator for me, and you guys are so supportive. You're so sweet. And I really couldn't ask for better viewers and subscribers. You're so curious and I love that, and I want to be able to provide all of the answers for you guys to the best of my ability. No, I don't have a job outside of, you know, YouTube. My job is to be a student. So when you are in medical school, it is very unlikely that you will have a job just because there's really no time. Which brings me to, I've seen questions about like, you know, how do you balance YouTube with school? YouTube is one of my few things that I choose outside of school to keep myself sane. So for others, you know, that's going and partying, or that's just going to hang out with people, or going to see a movie, or just watching Netflix or Hulu. I don't watch TV. I really don't hang out with a bunch of people. I don't go and party. I don't go out. And that's just who I am. I have other things that I would rather do with my like little amount of free time that I have. I think it's keeping me afloat despite how much I feel like I'm drowning a lot. As much as you say I motivate you and inspire you, like I'm very driven by you guys. So thank you so much. With that, I'm gonna wrap up this Q&A. This is actually longer than I expected. Maybe I will do an entire video answering your guys' questions. So be sure to leave any other questions you have below. I will have a comment that I post in the comments, and I would like you guys to list your questions underneath those because they tend to get lost in the other comments. I will see you guys in next week's video, and until next time, take care of yourselves, treat yourselves well, and all the above. Okay, bye.